Okay, so our house is ready, and now all we need to add is windows. So for that I'm going to select my cylinder tool and zoom in a little bit, or you can simply press S, and let's decrease the size from here like this, and then decrease and increase the rotational segments somewhere around, let's say 24, and let's decrease the height segments. Then let's decrease the increase the size of it, and let's decrease the height somewhere around like this, and press C to make this object editable like that. Then select the polygons, press UL for shortcut key for loop selection. I'm going to select this much area, then press I for inner extrude and simply extrude this inwards, then press D for the extrude, and then extrude this downwards somewhere around like this. Okay, over here. And this is going to be the what we say, our window. And let's create one lines over here. So for that I'm going to select this cube. I'll go to the top view, press S for which is a shortcut key for focusing on your object, and let's move this over here like this, and let's move this over here like this. Similarly, go over here, press S, and let's adjust it like this, and let's bring this over here. Then select this, and by holding Control I'm going to duplicate, press R, by holding Shift let's rotate it like this. Okay, and select all of these three and hold Alt G, and let's call it as window. Okay, then simply rotate it like this by holding Shift, then go over here and let's try to bring this over here. Okay, like this, and go to the top view, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, by holding Control create a duplicate again, and press R for rotation, and by holding Shift I'm going to rotate it like this. Then similarly go over here, press E, and let's try to bring this over here. Then go over here and try to adjust it over here like this. Okay, like this. You can press T and increase the scale of this, then press E, and let's try to adjust it properly. Okay, and then save this. And now let's enable our all, and let's see our object is ready like this. So our windows are ready and all the objects are also ready. So let's select this house, windows and windows, and move all of them inside this all. Okay, like that. So now it's time to create grounds and proper structure of this base. So let's select our cube over here. Let's go to the top view, and then I'm going to move this cube somewhere around over here like this, and go to the right view, and let's decrease the size somewhere around like this. Okay, and make this object editable. So press C for making this object editable. Select those points, then select our rectangle selection tool, select this point, and let's move this from here to here like this. Then select this much portion, and let's move this from here to here like this. Okay, select this cube, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, then go to the front right view over here, and let's bring this downward like this. Okay, so we are gonna get this kind of structure like that. Now after that if you want this, if you think this is too much, so let's try to adjust it properly. You can select this, press T for scaling, and let's try to scale it like that. Similarly scale it like this, and press E so you can adjust it properly. Okay, I think this much looks good to me like that. Now after that I need certain extra stuff over here like grilling or something. So for that what I can do over here is that I'm going to select this cloner over here, and let's try to move this somewhere around over here, and let's decrease the size from here and decrease the size from here like this, and let's move this over here. Go to the front view and let's move this over here like this, and let's move this over here. Go to the right view and let's move this over here. Okay, like this. Let's select this stuff over here and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, now I'm going to select this grill. Let's go to the cloner, select this cube and let's move inside this cloner. Then select this cloner, go to and choose linear, and let's decrease the scale from y-axis and let's increase the value on z-axis. Let's make this 50. Okay, select this cloner and let's try to move this somewhere around over here like this. Okay, and let's bring this downwards like this. Okay, and let's increase the size to 100. After that I'm going to increase the number of copies until it's going to touch this portion, or let's make this distance 80 and let's increase the number of copies like this. Okay, similarly I'm going to select this and by holding control I'm going to create a duplicate of it. Then press R for rotation and by holding shift rotate it like this and press E and let's try to move this over here. Okay, then zoom in and let's move this over here somewhere around like this. Okay, then select this cloner and let's decrease the count up to 22 maybe or 23 and let's decrease the distance like this. Then select this cloner and by holding control create a duplicate, press R for rotation and let's rotate it like this, or instead of that let's delete it. I can simply select this cloner as well and by holding control create a duplicate of it and press E and let's simply move this from here to here like this. Okay, so we will get this kind of structure. Okay, then after that I'm going to select this and by holding control I can create a duplicate of it somewhere around over here like this. As you guys can see we are getting this kind of stuff and I don't want anything at this point. So what I can do, I can select this and I can go to the Move Graph menu. So simply go to the Move Graph and choose plane and choose plane effector and go to the coordinates and let's make this 0 and I want to affect the scale. So let's choose scaling options, choose uniform scale and choose -1. Okay, then we'll go to the fields and we are going to choose box field over here like this. Then simply select this box and move this over here and move this over here like this. Okay, select this box, go to the top view and try to move this in front of this area. Similarly over here, so it should affect that portion like this. Now you see this, there are two boxes, one is inner offset and one is outer one. So increase the value of inner boxes something along like this. Okay, so as you guys can see you can increase the value according to your needs. I'm going to stick up to this much portion only. Okay, so we will get something like this. So my ground is ready and this is how we can create our model. So let's select all of them and hold Alt G, double click and let's call it as ground. Okay, and move inside this all. Okay, so as you guys can see our final output is ready. Now let's add one base. So for that I'm going to select this plane and let's bring this downward over here. It should touch the ground somewhere around like this and go to the top view and let's increase size totally like this. Okay, like it should cover the entire area of it like this. Okay, like this. So as you guys can see our model is ready and now we need to add certain edges to this plane. So let's go inside this ground. I'm going to select this cube, I'm going to select my polygons and I'll hit Control A, sorry not Control A, first select this cube, select this point and hit Control A, then press ML on keyboard to select the loop path cut. So simply create one cut over here and over here number of cuts I'm going to increase it like this. So let's make it 80. Similarly I'll press ML again and by holding shift I'm going to press ML again and we have to create one cut over here as well. So let deselect it, select this and by holding shift create one cut over here. Press ML, shift hold, create one cut, and let's increase the number of cuts 80 over here as well. So okay, so as you guys can see, we are getting this kind of edges. So this is how our model is ready to animate. Now we need to add camera as well, so let's go and select our camera, and I'm going to pick up this camera, and instead of perspective view I'm going to choose parallel view, and let's enable this camera. So, and if you zoom out and zoom in and adjust your camera, we will get this kind of structure over here like this. Okay, and if I hit Ctrl R over here, as you guys can see, we are getting this kind of small renders as well. So this is how we will get this objects over here. So our model is ready and our camera is also ready. Now we can start to color this entire stuff, then we will light it, and then we will try to animate it.